Hello everyone, and this is my reaction to Frieren Beyond Journey's End, episode 5. So the 4-part premiere of Frieren is now over, and I guess this is supposed to be what the second episode is, I guess. Anyway, I'm just gonna call it episode 5. So last time on Frieren, first Frieren and Fern spent a few months cleaning up ashore so Frieren could see a sunrise that Himmel said Frieren would like. She didn't care much for it, but she wanted to see what Himmel and the others saw in it. Now, I didn't catch this at first, but I think the point of it was because Fern would like it and Frieren would see Fern happy. And the reason Himmel said Frieren would like it was because it would make the people around her happy, and that would in turn make her happy. I think that was the whole purpose of it, and I completely missed it. It was so simple. And Fern also found out that Frieren was actually a very irresponsible person. She was treating Frieren like she was her mother, even though she's not. But Frieren needs to learn to actually get up earlier instead of staying in bed until noon. And then after that, they went to visit Ison. Now, I didn't catch this at first, but apparently Ison, who's a dwarf, also has a longer lifespan than humans. Now, quite as long as Frieren's though, and we now know that she's more than 1,000 years. And we now know that she's more than 1,000 years old. And Fern was still wondering if Frieren is not prehistoric. She says she hasn't lived that long, but she's over 1,000 years old, and now they have a destination to their journey. So it seems that Frieren's master found a place where souls rest, and she managed to meet a few of her companions over there. And so Ison said that she should go to that place called Rele and talk to Himmel over there. They had to go along the same route the heroes party took to get to the Demon King's domain, or rather the Demon King's castle, because it's past that point that they'll find it. So it took them 10 years to do it, and now it's going to take them 10 more years, with now Fern accompanying her to make it there. Another brief 10-year adventure, as Frieren says. Well, let's see how this brief adventure starts now. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to this episode of Frieren. Please leave a like on the video, share your thoughts in the comments down below. No spoilers guys, no spoilers at all. And please subscribe to my channel for more from me. And with all that said, let's get started with the episode.
I arrived at the place the people of this world.
They didn't start straight with the opening. They normally start with the opening, but they didn't do it this time.
It's funny, don't you think?
What?
How much that 1/100th has changed you.
Yeah. And then I wonder how much more it will change you.
I've spent one half of my life with you.
It's going to be much more than that from here on.
Oh man. There is the opening. Episode 5, Phantoms of the Dead. Oh!
You take these words to heart.
This time they showed at the start.
You're saying that if I'm a bad girl, you'll pay me a visit after you're gone?
Oh.
You've grown into quite the sly young lady.
She had to have gotten that from someone. Now you're the one who's sleeping. 28 years after that, in the wild region located in the Central Lands.
Several people have gone missing there recently. They were taken by ghosts, according to all of the rumors.
Ghosts.
Folks have seen them with their own eyes.
Ghosts.
The ghosts take on the form of the beholder's dead family member or friend. They look just as they did in life. A couple of witnesses even claim that the ghosts spoke to them.
We can conclude this isn't the work of the undead. We're dealing with another type of monster entirely.
Seems you know what monster that might be.
Do you?
Yes, a nasty one. We'd best be careful to avoid it.
I like that bit where she had to You
We'll
can
take
back
our
up.
leave first thing in the morning.
You're not gonna wake up.
It's clear the villagers need our help.
You're starting to sound just like Himmel and the others.
The biggest difference between you and me is that I am a good girl.
Then again, Frieren has not exactly proved otherwise.
Illusion magic. In my book on magical ecology, there's this creature. It uses lifelike illusions to lure in its prey.
Oh, she's gotten pretty tall now.
It tricks its victims with phantoms of the dead.
And they really fall for that?
Who wouldn't want a final moment with their dearly departed?
Yeah. That was nice. Bit of animation there. Hopping the stones.
So all I have to do is shoot through the phantoms.
Can you?
Could you?
If it was
Yes,
lighter.
of course. Especially now that I know they're fake.
I
Eh.
once had to shoot an illusion of my master begging for her life. Though
She
to be fair, her begging not to die was a regular occurrence. So I can't say that I felt particularly guilty.
Why were you accustomed to hearing her beg for her life?
Yeah, why? That's what I'd like to know. I'd like to know about that, Frieren. It's not gonna be so simple.
Fern.
Let me guess, lighter or no?
There it is.
They kind of.
Phantom of the dead.
This was kind of expected.
No problem.
Can you shoot though?
That mage. You've surpassed my wildest dreams, my dear.
Yep, not as easy as it looks, huh? They're targeting your heart.
It knows.
Oh, come on, Himmel.
I didn't expect to see Himmel. I was sure it would show me my master like the last one I defeated did.
Oh,
Perhaps this means I've changed since I last encountered one.
Frieren. Shoot.
Impressive. That's just what he'd say.
what the heck? Well, it got Fern's attention at least. And now Fern knows. You gotta do it, Fern. Do it.
And now the mountain pass is safe once more. It's high time we go see the real thing.
What?
If there's anywhere we might find him, it would be Aureole.
28 years after the death of Himmel, the hero located in Central Lands. Okay, so they say the village and just left.
I've never
Really?
seen one in real life.
Ooh.
Look at its nest. Do you see that grimoire?
What's
I've been after that one.
that was pretty small. I almost didn't notice it. Zoltrak, right? Or not that easy. Look out, run.
So, that didn't do anything.
No choice then.
Run! Go! Go! Gosh, that scared me. Run, Fern, run. Run, right now, run. That scared me, gosh. It's not a bloom, Fern. Go!
Finally lost it.
I thought I was gonna die right there.
Let's head back that way. If we continue to wear it down, the brute will eventually give in. Good point. Playing tag with dragons is not within a mage's job description.
Good.
A frontliner?
Yes. You're searching for one, aren't you? In a village near Regal Canyon, you'll find a warrior named Stark.
Is he any good?
What do you mean? Hey, come on now, tell us. Mages aren't the best against fighting dragons. They need some help.
What sort of spell does that grimoire contain anyway?
One that lets you see through clothes.
What? Why would you need that? Why would you need a spell like that?
Depending on what the user views as clothing, it could reveal hidden weaponry or a
May I have a moment of your time?
Okay, that could actually be a little bit more useful than I thought.
It was 3 years back now. The dragon attacked, nearly destroying the village.
Ah,
That's when he appeared. The brave Mr. Stark.
that's dark.
The dragon was fierce, but our brave hero didn't break. After a long standoff, the monster flew away. Since that day, he has lived alongside us in the village, and that dragon has been too scared to rear its ugly head ever again. 3 whole years of peace.
Perfect. He sounds like just the person we need.
Is he though?
So you're the ones who've been messing with the dragon. Don't get that thing too worked up. You'll put the whole village in danger. One of them gave me this scar. I was fighting a shadow dragon.
That's child's play as far as injuries go.
My master put you up to this, didn't he? Who are you?
I am known as Frieren the Mage.
You know the name, don't you?
Don't hold back. You must be furious. I
No.
left without so much as a word.
Stark,
Oh, okay. Stark.
why haven't you defeated the dragon? We're in need of a warrior and would like for you to join us. Though before that, we would appreciate your help in defeating the dragon. I want the grimoire in its nest.
We're dealing with a solar dragon. You don't fight it without a good reason.
Okay, sounds like he means business.
That's amazing!
Whoa!
Right. Mine is that a fool once praised me for the spells I collected.
For a little praise?
Come on.
That's ridiculous.
Agreed.
I've had difficulties defeating it on my own. For you, it'd be no issue, right?
No, not at all if you can keep the beast busy for 30 seconds.
Loud and clear. Just 30 seconds, huh? And that really has to be my job.
Tell me, Stark, just how many monsters have you fought?
Big Fat Zero, okay? Don't abandon me, Frieren!
I thought something had to be off.
The dragon! But I was so terrified, I couldn't move up.
I thought something had to be off. That makes more sense.
Six slices through houses like they're veggies! The human being doesn't stand a chance against it!
Something was off. That make you were lucky, and then
Dragon stopped attacking the village.
and the scar, I'm guessing, is not real.
Villagers are too nice for their own good.
A strong young man like you should eat up.
There's no way I can leave this place even if I wanted to.
This one's no good. We should get going and find someone serious.
No, he can hold off the dragon. I'm certain of it.
Fine, but it'll take more than a pat on the back.
What? No way. You're not telling me he did that. You're not telling me he did that, are you?
Well, Stark, you have till tomorrow morning. Think it all through. You know as well as I do, you can't keep the hero act up.
I was distracted by his immense cowardice.
Let's think back to your first time going up against a monster.
Haha.
And let's think forward.
No, Frieren, you had to hear that story.
What was that sound?
Is that actually Stark?
Stark, I imagine. If you're curious, you should go check on him.
That was actually him, wasn't it? He may not have fought any monsters, but he may actually be pretty strong after all. He just needs some experience, and he'll be fine.
Is he any good?
When his village was attacked by monsters, he fled and never looked back. He's a coward who left his home to burn. He's like me.
Oh.
That's why I hammered everything I know into the boy. Now he's finally ready to fight for someone other than himself.
You've sold me.
Oh! Oh, whoa. That is impressive.
I see now. Your training is what made this fissure.
Oh, what? Come on, not there. This is a very nice ending. I like all the flowers and everything. They look pretty amazing. Plus, Millie has a pretty amazing voice as well. So now we met the other boy who will be accompanying them on this journey. Stark. I thought his name it's spelled Stark, but it's actually said Stark. Okay. So Phantoms of the Dead, they kind of gave away at the start what was about to happen. The flashback to Hyder made it pretty obvious that that's who Fern was going to have to see there. And just like Frieren suspected, Fern struggled to shoot because it copied everything of Hyder. And despite Fern knowing in her mind that it was not the actual Hyder, in her heart she couldn't help but think, I'm about to shoot Hyder, the master Hyder that saved me. That as soon as that thought creeped its way into her head, it made it so much more harder for her to finally shoot. Frieren eventually had to fire like a massive blast, like taking out half the forest, before Fern could finally come to her senses and then blast away the fake Hyder. So that happened. And then we finally got to meet the other boy. Because I saw him with an axe in the opening, I kind of thought we would meet him along with Eisen. And it turns out he actually was Eisen's apprentice. I kind of figured something was off when they were not telling us if he was strong or not. I've seen that trope happen once before, so I kind of thought so. And it turns out this Stark is actually a pretty big coward. He has not fought a single monster before, despite him actually being pretty powerful with an axe, and he's just scared. As long as he can hold off the dragon for 30 seconds, well, I guess that should be enough. A frontline fighter is what they're both lacking. That scene where the dragon suddenly showed up behind Fern, that would happen so suddenly that it kind of scared me. And Fern was so freaked out. Gosh. And I only just now noticed just how much taller Fern has gotten. I think Frieren is only up to here now. But yeah, so now Fern is seeing Stark train. So the thing in the wall, that was actually him just doing the axe. Like, he just kept making it deeper and deeper and deeper. So he may not have killed any monsters just yet, but he has been training, he has been getting stronger. So it seems like the only thing he may need is a little bit of experience, and then maybe he can be helpful? Who knows? We still don't know his story yet. I'm sure we're going to learn a lot more about him in these next couple episodes. Well, next time he has to get brave and help them stop a dragon just because of a stupid hobby that Frieren has, and she agrees when he said it was pretty ridiculous. Anyway, next time he has to brave up, so let's see how that happens next time on Frieren. Thank you for watching my reaction to this episode of Frieren, and I'll see you all next time for more. Bye everyone.